Welcome back to CryptosRUs. I am George. We're all George. So, good morning. Welcome to another Market Open stream. Today, I will be talking about the Bitcoin and crypto rally, whether or not it will continue, and also how is the U.S. market digesting the new rate from Powell, and a surprise bidder in the Twitter takeover saga. Let's discuss all of these things and more. Smash the like, subscribe to the channel, make sure you hit that notification bell, follow me on social media, and check out the brand new CryptosRUs Clips channel. That's it. Welcome, guys. Good morning. Hopefully you guys are doing okay. Today I think it's a wait and see day. All right, not a whole lot of movement with Bitcoin right now. So Bitcoin last night was about this point 39.5, 39.6, slightly lower. But right now, futures indicating a red day. NASDAQ being at negative 163, Dow 236. But I don't know. I think we have a pretty good chance of having a turnaround today because honestly, what Powell said yesterday is about as good as you can expect and was definitely more dovish than hawkish. So honestly, I think yesterday was absolutely fantastic, which is why the markets had such a good rally and crypto had a pretty good rally too. And I do think it can continue. But one thing to note is the DXY, which shot up almost to the same point as yesterday. So it's interesting because during that press conference, DXY came down. It hit a low of 102, and then it shot right back up to 103. Right? So I was actually kind of confused on why we had a sudden drop over here because I think the DXY, is still going to be high due to all the other currencies being weak. It just makes sense. But it did pump right back up. So we'll see how this affects the market. Maybe this is the reason why things are looking red right now. But still, yesterday was actually a very good announcement. It was in line and no surprises. And we're not going to get any surprise for the next two meetings too. Because let's not forget, there's another meeting next month. So these are coming very, very fast, every month or every other month. So he basically gave guidance on the next two meetings and really nothing to worry about. But, of course, there's still a lot of other things going on. Whether or not we are in recession, that's the big question mark right now, right? Yesterday's meeting, press conference, Powell mentioned about price stability. That's his number one priority. Price stability, get inflation down, but not hurt the workers in the process. Because he did say that there's a lot of vacancies out there. A ton of jobs, 1.9 vacancies per unemployment, right? That's what he said. However, today we got another report. Worker output fell 7.5% in the first quarter. The biggest decline since 1947. So, a lot of the labor numbers are not looking so good, but Powell yesterday was very cheerful about the labor market, saying it's stronger than ever, but we're starting to get a lot of these reports that are not indicating that. So there's a disconnect there somewhere, right? So labor force isn't as strong as it seems. So that's something that Powell have to take into consideration, right? But yeah, I did see this yesterday. In the last 2 days, been talking about ADP numbers. ADP numbers were down, very down. And then the Labor Department also had some numbers that was very down too. So, all these things to measure labor is not looking so good right now. All right, what else is there? Other things that relate to recession. Today, a lot of online retailers, they reported. And unfortunately, all of them did horrible. They all came in under expectations. So, Wall Street, you could argue Wall Street got used to their numbers during COVID because everyone was just buying online, and now not so much. But take a look. Shopify missed their results, down 13% in the pre-market right now. Okay, eBay down 6%. That's actually pretty good. They were down like 10%. Etsy down 13%. Wayfair down 15%. And that's because Wayfair had an absolutely horrible quarter. So another sign of recession is retail spending, right? And retail spending is definitely low because all these online retailers missed, and so did Amazon. Let's not forget Amazon also missed too. So not good all around. Not good all around, right? But are we in a full-blown recession? No, I don't think so. Do we see economic slowness? It does certainly seem like it. That consumers, U.S. citizens, basically will be spending less as the economy slows down. That's bottom line, and that's exactly what Powell wants. He wants spending to slow down because he wants to curb demand to kind of stop inflation. But unfortunately, we still have the other side, supply chain, and that is something that he can't do anything about right now. All right, so I did want to lead off with those things. Not looking so good on earnings right now or DXY going up. But, you know, for crypto, actually, it's been holding up pretty well. Normally, when you see a stock market open like this for the past few weeks, you would see Bitcoin and the entire market start really coming down. But what I'm noticing this morning is there's still a lot of greens. A lot of altcoins are actually starting to come alive once again. So that is encouraging. Doesn't mean that it will continue for the rest of today if the U.S. markets turn absolutely bloody. But after yesterday, I do think that some people got a sigh of relief. Maybe the whales, maybe the institutions that's been waiting for clarity, right? There was a whole bunch of money that flew in yesterday. So let's see. Let's see if this will continue. And, of course, a lot of the indicators that I've been showing you guys, they are still pinpointing Bitcoin to have a big move in the near future. And I'm still waiting for that. And there's a lot of good things happening still with Bitcoin. All right, so those are the things I want to lead off with. Still 3 minutes. I'm early today. 3 minutes before market bell opens. And on other news, let's see. I did find this really interesting. For the Twitter takeover, in case you guys are interested, Elon is going to serve as temporary CEO. That's no surprise. But what is a surprise is who's actually helping Elon do the takeover so that he doesn't have to borrow as much money, basically. And one of those people / firms is Binance. Binance actually contributed $500 million to the takeover of Twitter, along with Larry Ellison, which is a very fond friend of Elon and made a ton of money with Tesla, Sequoia Capital, and a few others. But I think the big surprise is Binance. Even Binance wanted to participate in this. Very interesting. I don't know what kind of equity share they go get, but shows you how freaking wealthy Binance is and how big it is, which is why no one should be ignoring BNB because they are absolutely huge. Huge. All right. And one person that does not believe in Elon is Bill Gates. You know that there's like a feud going on, but kind of started by Bill Gates because he has a $500 million short on Tesla. And Elon called him out on it, and Elon doesn't like that. But Bill Gates was asked about this Twitter takeover, and he said, well, Elon has a really good track record, but he could also make it worse. So, not taking a high road there. Not taking a high road. All right, what else is there in the world of crypto? Let's see. Gucci, if you are a fan of Gucci, well, you could use crypto in some of their retail stores. I don't know who they're actually using. Like if they're using Strike or Cash App, but they are taking crypto, and I don't know where. But what's interesting about this is You know how Tesla stopped accepting Bitcoin for Teslas, right? And it was due to ESG concerns. At least that's what Elon said. But according to this article, that wasn't the case. Or CoinDesk just decided to not mention it, because this actually really caught my eye. Tesla's attempt to sell cars in Bitcoin flopped. Hey, it's 8:30. And was quickly canceled because of the tax hit U.S. residents would incur when they liquidated crypto, along with the overhead costs of anti-money laundering disclosures required. Those are two things I did not hear about at all when Elon said Tesla was no longer going to take Bitcoin, right? Maybe those I don't know where they came from, if they came from quarterly reportings or what, but I've never heard that the overhead cost of AML disclosures was a reason, nor did U.S. citizens complain about taxes, right? Anyways, that has nothing to do with Tesla. That has to do with people that don't want to spend money, spend crypto, right? So it's kind of weird. I don't know where CoinDesk got this from, but I thought I mentioned it. And I don't think those two reasons are reasons at all why Tesla stopped accepting Bitcoin for Teslas. But anyways, you could buy your nice Gucci shoes, which I have a pair of. They're very nice, with crypto if you wanted to, but I don't suggest it. Shib fans, now you could buy their new Shib metaverse land plots with Shib. There was some controversy before how you could only buy with land tokens, not Shib tokens for whatever reason. But they have opened it up, so if you wanted to, you can buy new land for Shib's metaverse, which is built on their new layer 2, Shibarium. There you go, another use case for Shib. And then I guess that's really it, huh? No, there's this. Bitcoin's one of the Bitcoin's metrics that show how healthy the network is, because the miners are the ones that's obviously running the network and keeping it healthy and keeping it decentralized and keeping it unhackable, right? The hash rate, again, just jumped up and is at an all-time high. It's not even anywhere close. If you look at the peak from before China kicked out all the miners, you see all this gigantic drop. We're like 50% past it. That's how high the hash rate is now. That's how much the miners believe in Bitcoin. And just yesterday, I covered Marathon. Every single Bitcoin they mined in the last quarter, they kept. They didn't sell a single one. One of the metrics that I look at, because it shows that Bitcoin is strong and stronger than ever. All right. With that said, the market opens. Is it getting bloody? A little bit. Dow down 300. Yesterday was up 900, almost 1,000 points. So Dow giving back a little bit. But NASDAQ down 1.65%. So it does seem like there's still some fear. But I'm clinging on hope that we can turn around, because I actually do think what was said yesterday by Powell was very encouraging. Although it's offset a little bit by today's retail numbers and job reports, because retailers are getting hammered right now. Every single one, man, Wayfair is down 18%. Every single one, and anything that measures the labor force right now is actually not looking good too. So maybe Wall Street's digesting these information. So Bitcoin, still holding pretty well, 39,300. So pretty good so far. All right, guys, let's do some Q&A. Jackal, I guess on Palm Show suggested Tesla's go open a second gigafactory in Texas and Shanghai. I mean, eventually, yes, but they don't need to right now. Their new giga Berlin just opened. Texas is about to open, and they're not anywhere near at full capacity. Once they open, they kind of scale up. So eventually, can it happen? Sure. but right off the bat, no, they have more than enough. With Giga Berlin, they will be able to produce way more Model Ys and 3s for Europe. And with Giga Texas, they'll finally be able to produce some of the other stuff that they want to produce, like the Cybertruck. And I think the Semi maybe produced there too. But eventually. Mike asks, Adam, Link, Tezos, Algo, Ada, Stellar. Which of these two projects would you continue to DCA? Would you remove anything? Well, I'm not going to give you suggestions on what to move, but I'll just say this. Out of the 5 that you have listed, the ones I like the most would be Atom and Cardano. So you have to decide, if you're holding all of them, which ones to remove. Let's see. What happened to Australian Bitcoin spot ETF? You know, that's a good question. That's a very good question, because it was delayed and now I don't hear anyone talk about it. I don't know if it's been delayed indefinitely, but there was some broker issues. I don't know what happened. You know what? I'm going to do more research in that. JP, I totally forgot about it. Christopher says, have Georgetown in Cali. Where in Cali? Cali's a big state. Myself, I love San Diego. Been to San Diego so many times. Love it. Love San Diego. I've been to San Francisco a few times. I think San Francisco is pretty nice too. Been to Los Angeles. Never been to Sacramento. I didn't like Los Angeles as much. Thoughts on Stellar Lumens? Love the low fees. If you love the low fees, continue to do so. But as an investment, I don't love it at all. It's great to be using to send crypto around. And that's what most people use it for. And that's about it. My volume is low. Maybe you just crank up your speakers instead. There, I'll adjust my microphone. Now it's a little bit louder. Derek, appreciate it. Link is undervalued. If you buy now, you're 10x your money. I think you could 10x your money, but it's gonna take some time. Not anytime soon. You got calm it down a little bit. But I do like Chainlink a lot. Man, traffic, if you think traffic is bad in San Diego, then obviously you haven't experienced traffic in Los Angeles or Chicago or Boston or New York. When I went to the West Coast, I thought, man, the traffic is awesome. It's so light. But anyways. Yeah, I haven't been to to be honest, I haven't been to San Fran for a while, years now, probably a decade. I've been hearing San Francisco's getting worse. Okay, that's just what I'm hearing. So don't get triggered by that statement. But I am hearing from a lot of people. One of my friends who is in the West Coast says he stays away from San Francisco now. So I don't know what's going on with that city. Why does Cadena seem like they can't get any positive momentum? Because they're still small right now. And there's some controversy with CADX, which was the most promising project, I believe, on Cadena. I mean, they're still operating just fine, but little controversy about how they use private funds to buy their own tokens. So that's kind of like a no-no, but they did. Have I been to Portland? No. But I am being invited by Honda to go test out the new HR-V there. So I might be going there next month. They haven't gotten back to me, but I may be going there. Let's see how it is. Hello from Vietnam. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Recommended cold wallet. I would say go with the Ledger. Go with the Ledger. I like Ledgers, and I'm glad to do like a, something like this. The new S Plus. But I like Ledger wallets. They're pretty good. Portland is a disaster. What? Why? Because McCollum got traded. As Chile holders, should we be worried about Algorand's deal with FIFA? It seems like they're trying to challenge Chile's supremacy in the sporting space. Um, yeah, yes and no. I that does seem like, yeah, that's a big deal. But Chile's does have way more than just football slash soccer. They have other teams involved. The problem with Chile's is they signed up a whole bunch of U.S. sports teams, but they can't do anything with tokens because they're considered securities. Even the Socios app is not available for U.S. people because they're considered securities. So they have that dilemma going on right now. Overseas though, they had a big start in Europe, so I don't know. I don't know if that's really gonna be affected immediately, but I still think they're in a good spot. They just need to figure it out. They should transition to NFTs. Then it'll be things. They'll be a lot easier, and they are trying to do that exactly. Have I been to the Peterson Automotive Museum in Los Angeles? No. That was the I haven't been in Los Angeles in like a decade too, so I didn't spend that much time there. I don't think having George got in D.C. is going to have any effect on on Congress or a president. Um, but I love D.C. though. It's a great city to visit. I don't know about to live in. Um, Great city for kids too. I really enjoyed DC when I was there just a few years ago. Uh, I never played Everdome, so I don't know much about it. Um, let's see. Jacksonville or Orlando? No, Orlando's too much. It's just Orlando's just Disney. You go to Orlando, the only reason is for Disney. Jacksonville, I don't know about. I should get a sponsorship from TripAdvisor. I should. I've been to a lot of U.S. cities. I want to get out more. I want to get out of the country more. It's difficult with kids and their schools and stuff like that. But maybe later on. Well, let's see. Yeah, things are still about the same right now. Let's see what's going on in with altcoins. Let's see. Solana flipped above XRP. If Terra regains a little momentum, hey, chow time. Welcome. They'll flip above XRP. I gotta play the XRP video more. Every time I play it, it pumps up a little bit. So if I play it all the time, it should help it regain its its position. Cardano is up there. I mean, today is still a lot of greens. Avalanche, Avalanche was just below 60, so I thought it was very undervalued. It came up a little bit. You got Cosmos still above 10%, Uniswap 10%, Elrond above 7, Tezos above 8, Aave Phantom 9, Axie starting to make a little bit of a climb, 11%, but they have fallen quite a lot. A lot of people have exited Axie. Curve is up. Zilliqa is still up. Man, Zilka's up big. Gala, yesterday I DC'd into Gala, so they're looking a little bit better. Harmony, Engine, I mean, yeah. Universal is also good. Yeah, I've been to Universal in Orlando. I have not gone to Disneyland in California in like 2 decades or 3 decades. I want to visit Disneyland and see how it compares, or Disney World overseas, like Disney Euro or something like that. Have you heard Honda Pro Jason is selling their Civic Type R? I don't know who Pro Jason is. I heard the best Disney outside Disney World is Disney Japan. I heard that is the best. Then I think it's Euro Disney, Disney Euro. But there's ones all over the place. I can't keep track. But I hear the Japan one's really good. Come on, Bitcoin. Yeah, it's not reversing right now. Not during this stream. But I have hope that we can get back to even maybe by the end of trading session. I don't know. I just think I just think what Powell said yesterday was very positive, but I could see how today's job numbers and retail numbers are just horrible. So yeah, maybe it's counteracting it. Um, Disney Japan is tiny. Oh, wow. Hey, speaking of Disney, today isn't today Doctor Strange comes out? Because I really want to watch that movie. I've been seeing nothing but previews and hype for, yeah, see? Doctor Strange is out. Oh man, I'm surprised no one talked about it. Yeah, I am going to check this out. But I think a lot of like things were revealed already. I am going to check that out, guys. Coca-Cola still supporting ETC. I see. Do a car review. I did. I've been doing a lot of car reviews. You know, a lot of you guys do not know this, or you should. I do have a second channel called Drivers Only. And, you know, been doing a lot of car reviews recently, but car reviews have not been doing well because the car market is absolutely shitty right now. And you can't buy anything at MSRP. But what I will say is this. If you're looking for a big, nice luxury SUV, honestly, I've driven all of the top ones. The new Grand Wagoneer blows all of them away. It is that good. I am actually considering getting that later on this year because that's how good it is. But it's over 100 grand, just so you guys know. The new Grand Cherokee is fantastic. The new Ford Maverick is also fantastic for a starter truck. That is fantastic. But yeah, if you guys want to check out more stuff, go to Drivers Only. All right, guys, I'll let you go. Overall, today, the market is not continuing its rally, although I have hope that we will see more down the road. But unfortunately, some not so good news today. As for Bitcoin, though, Bitcoin is holding strong. Altcoins are still holding strong, still retaining most of the gains from yesterday, and that's very encouraging, right? We still have all of today, we have all of tomorrow, then we head into the weekend, right? And I have a lot more to show you guys. So stay tuned. Smash it a like, subscribe to the channel. I'm going to try to put out a video 11:45 if there's something I could put out. And then if not, I will definitely see you guys tonight, 8:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. All right? Have a good one, guys. Oh, by the way, I have a very small clip I want to show you guys. Make sure you don't miss it.
What do you think about Ripple?
Well, I mean, I think it's too centralized, but I definitely want to meet Chris Larson.